Hi, everyone. Good morning. Jackie Broman here for Join Jackie Mondays at 10. So I try and go live every week at 10 with a short snippet of legal information. Most of the topics are all planned out for the year and it will be announced sort of the week prior. So there's something that pops up saying what the next topic is. If there is something you want me to cover, by all means, reach out. Today's topic is about a mutual will agreement. So it's fairly rare that people do these. Probably 1 or 2 in 100 will do a mutual will agreement. What is it? Well, it's usually husband and wife, but it could be brother and sister or sister or brother and brother, whatever. So husband and wife do wills together, and the will's a mirror image. And this is what most couples do, and that's no problem. But when they are concerned that if one of them were to pass away and then their wishes weren't going to be carried out after their spouse passed away, they do a mutual will agreement. Happens more often in blended families than couples that have always been together, because you've got two sides of the family that you want to take care of. So an example could be a blended family, husband and wife. They leave everything to each other in their will, and then their will leaves everything equally to all the kids. So they've each got 2 kids from their former relationships. They are concerned that if one of them were to pass away, firstly, their spouse could remarry and then leave everything to the new spouse instead of the kids. Or they're worried that, there's not that great a relationship between their spouse and their kids, and they think their spouse might leave their kids out further down the track. So a mutual will agreement can be done, which says we're agreeing to make our wills this particular way, and we will not change our will without the consent of the other person. So they can go ahead and make more wills together, but one of them can't secretly go off and do a will. And then once the first of them was to die, then they can't get the consent of that person to change the will. So the will is then locked in time to a degree. If that person who survives goes on and does marry someone else and then does accumulate more assets, the mutual will agreement is locked in time only as to the capital that was there when the first spouse died. So that is insured for the kids of both sides of the family, so split 4 ways. But then the surviving spouse has gone out and married someone else, on the understanding that that new spouse has that they wouldn't get anything from her, from their inheritance. But they go on and buy a house together, and they do some other things. They accumulate more super, all that sort of stuff. So they can deal with that together, but we've already got this large portion from when the first spouse originally died, which is insured to split 4 ways between the 4 kids. So that's a basic idea about what a mutual will agreement does. It gives you some certainty that what you ultimately want done will still be done, even if you pass away first. So, for example, it could also be done if between siblings. So sometimes we see siblings that haven't married and they've been living together and they've invested and bought a house together and they don't have children. And so then they're like, well, yeah, we'll leave everything to each other, of course, but then what do we want done after that? And they want to make sure that their brother or sister will still meet their wishes after the first of them were to pass away. So a mutual will agreement could be something that you could utilize in your estate planning. If you want more information about it, of course, reach out. You can direct message us through this page, or the page also has our website. Click through to the website. On the Meet the Team page, all our emails are there. You can email us directly to talk about it, to make an appointment, to just email and ask a further question. You're quite welcome to do that. Otherwise, I hope you have a great week. I'll catch you again next week. See you later.